Here's another. Welcome back to another type of like top 10. This is not exactly like a top 10 in a way. These are like top 10. These are like 10 things that were wrong with the TV show Arrow for the first two seasons. I said I combine these two into one because there's really not that many bad things about these first two seasons. A lot of bad things about season 3 and 4, but go figure. Okay, first up is Constantine Draco, I think is how you pronounce his name. The problem with this character used in the show is that he's used in the pilot. They would claim all these things about him, and he's killed in his first encounter with, at the time when Green Arrow was calling himself in the show, the Vigilante, or the Hood. He gets killed very quickly, and he doesn't even bother a chance to fight Green Arrow. Well, supposedly killed, they never confirmed his death. And in the show, he was chief of security to a character who was original to the show, who only appeared in 2 episodes. Adam Hunt. He got killed off on second appearance by a Dark Archer, but that's a bit later. But they could have done a better job with this character. From what I've read about him later on, recently, he's an awesome character. And yet the show wasted him in the pilot episode. They could have, I don't know, brought this character back at some point, but no. Let's just waste him. Alright, number 2. The Love Triangle. Oh, good God, this was stupid. Yeah. I'm sure for some people who have been watching CW for a long time, is that the CW network basically forces shows to do love triangles. Honestly, a love triangle does not work for Green Arrow. And this was one of the driving forces of Season 1. Thank God they dropped this in Season 2. And what was a love triangle for Season 1? Tommy Merlin, Laura Lance, and Oliver Queen. That was a love triangle for Season 1. This was a dumb idea at its finest. Number 3. Count Vertigo, drug dealer. This was a dumb idea. Guggenheim, why did you approve of turning an awesome character from the comics into a drug dealer? A character who only appeared for first person for 3 episodes. 2 episodes in season 1, and at least one in season 2. And apparently, he went crazy when he got exposed to his vertigo drug in season 1. He comes back and he's insane. And of course, his last appearance, he called himself. Well, first he called himself the Count, and then his last appearance, he called himself Count Vertigo, and then of course Reno kills him. This, by far, was a dumb idea. Alright? Yeah. When I heard that this guy was supposed to be the show's version of Count Vertigo, I'm like, no, this is not Count Vertigo. At all. I know Count Vertigo. This is a poor representation of an awesome character created by Jerry Conway. Yeah. Turning an awesome character into a drug dealer. I mean, was I expecting him to wear the costume in the show? Not really, no. Just make the character interesting. And yet in the show, he's boring. My gosh, this is so bad on the part of the Arrow writers to do. Make Count Vertigo. Well, first don't call him Count Vertigo. First call him the Count. For 2 episodes, for 2 of his 3 appearances, and of course his last one, call himself Count Vertigo. I'm so glad they made this up with bringing the second one, because this first one was so stupid. Yeah. I'm like, what in the world were you thinking? Alright. Number 4. And this one I think is quite dumb. The Vertigo drug. The Vertigo drug, which caused people to have dizzy spells in the show. This was a plot device for the first 2 seasons of the show. Okay? First of which, couldn't you bring in any actual drugs from DC Comics? Yeah, I'm sure they probably have one, stuff like maybe like China Cat or something like that, but why in the world would you name a drug after an awesome villain? I mean, the Vertigo drug was stupid. Heck, there was even an episode in season, I think it was season 1 or 2, I don't remember which one it was, where Thea was apparently put on trial for drug possession of this stupid drug. Yeah, they did explain exactly what the heck it does. It's stupid. Didn't like it. I'm glad they got rid of it in season, like, I'll explain more about that when I get to season 3 of what I think of what they did with it. But this was stupid. The Vertigo drug was a bad idea for them to do. Number 5. Laura Lance and Thea Queen's missed treatment in season 2. Oh my gosh, this is a big one right here. First, Laurel. After death of Tommy Merlin, season 1. Let's just make her an alcoholic and a pop-pilling attorney for the prosecution. We have work for the DA. Don't have a problem with that. But also make her an alcoholic and a pop pillar. A character who is an awesome character in the comics, and you mistreat her in season 2. Oh, this was so bad. I mean, a character who actually was interesting in season 1, you make her one of the worst written characters in the entire show for an entire season. And guess what she does most of the time? She whines a lot. And this goes on for pretty much a majority of season 2. I mean, the only time it gets better is when she starts, I don't know, going to rehab and going to Alcoholics Anonymous. That's when she started getting a little bit better. But her being constantly drunk and have her popping pills was stupid. And giving her garbage dialogue to work with for season 2 was so bad. I'm like, what was your problem, Mark Guggenheim, with this character? Why? Because Felicity was getting a little popular? So let's just make a character who's supposed to be with Green Arrow, make her one of the worst characters in the show? Thank you, season 3, for fixing that. I'll get to that soon, but come on. This was so bad. And also, Thea Queen. I mean, she was kind of annoying in season 1, but season 2, oh my gosh. They made her way too annoying. And the fact that she basically, guess what her dialogue was in season 2? Like, you lie. She kept, almost like every time she and Suzanne Thompson, who played Moira Queen, anytime that these two shared screen in season 2, there was this constant thing of her calling her a liar. She also did this in season 1, but not to the annoyance that was in season 2. And also, refusing to help out her family. This was after she found out that Malcolm Merlin was her father. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But she couldn't sign a simple piece of paper to save her family fortune. I mean, was this paper ever signed? And was handed off to her, and then the plot line was completely dropped. Yeah, this was so dumb. Okay? And I'll get to how they treated her in season 3, but good God, this was taking two characters. One, of course, was kind of annoying at best in season 1, but making her to annoyance where people wanted to see her get off the screen. Giving two characters who could be interesting, giving them the worst dialogue possible. Okay? Alright. Another problem with the first 2 seasons is that despite the fact that Deathstroke was supposed to be a regular character in season 2, he's absent for a small chunk of the season. Like, when I hear regular character, I expect him to appear in every episode. Maybe he'll miss like 1 or 2. This guy missed like 6 episodes of an entire season. I mean, he didn't start appearing in present day until like halfway through the season. I mean, this guy is absent for 6 episodes. No, like the explanation is that he's still on the island, but there's no go. It's not. It's like in the flashback flashing to the island, but nope. Yeah. I know I didn't have a problem with the Mercury drug. I didn't have a problem with that. That was a really neat plot device. Another problem was Roy Harper being annoying in season 2. Another character that really was annoying, but not to the point. Not Laura and Thea bad, but he was one of those 3 characters which was kind of written okay in season 1, and in season 2 he's written so bad in season 2. Like, I didn't mind the fact that Oliver was training him. I had no problem with it. The problem is he was given the absolute worst dialogue to work with, and I don't have a problem with the actor. The actor is fine who played Roy Harper. I thought he did a great job playing him. It's just that they really gave him nothing to work with in season 2. They gave him garbage dialogue. But that's why this was a little bit lower. A little bit lower than, let's say, Laura and Thea. Yeah. Alright. I believe that was like number 6. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm trying to think though. Was there anything else? There's like 6 things. Hmm. I'm trying to think there was anything else for the first 2 seasons that were kind of bad. Nothing I can think of, no. So I guess there's really like 6 things like wrong with Arrow seasons 1 and 2. That's what this is gonna be like, because there was a lot of good things about these first 2 seasons. Oh, there is another thing, and I'm kind of glad I dropped this after the first couple episodes. Having the narration during the actual show. This was a dumb idea. I thought I'd throw it out there. Oh yeah, another problem was that they waited until a season and a half for him finally to get his Domino mask. Yeah, that was a bad thing. Yeah, he didn't want to wear a Domino mask. Like, oh yeah, let's have him wear a painted mask for a season and a half, then finally get him a freaking Domino mask. At least Domino mask works better than a freaking painted mask. Wow. Okay, so that's like about 8 things wrong with Arrow seasons 1 and 2. Okay, I'm gonna do quickly next, like, many things wrong with seasons 3 and 4. Not together, mostly. Actually, I could do both together, basically, because there's a lot of things wrong with season 3. Not as much with there's things wrong with season 4, definitely, but not as much as season 3. So I'm gonna combine them both into one. Okay. So see you all in the next video. So please comment below about your top, like, your 8 things like wrong with the first 2 seasons of Arrow. Of what you honestly, of what you honestly think was wrong with these first 2 seasons of the show. I didn't think there was really all that much wrong with the first 2 seasons. Like, not really big much. But I think 8 things is enough. So, stay tuned for that one. And there's going to be a lot of them for season 3 and 4. Okay? Till then, see you there. Bye.